Greetings, heroes and seekers of wisdom. Today, we embark on a captivating journey into the heart of superhero quotes, where fiction and reality converge to unveil profound insights. Join me as we explore the depths of the human experience through the words of iconic characters like Arthur Fleck, Peter Parker, and Bruce Wayne. We will also draw connections, uncovering parallels with the timeless quotes of renowned philosophers from the past. In this episode, we'll unravel the rich tapestry of wisdom encapsulated in these quotes, drawing parallels between the fantastical worlds of superheroes and the complexities of our own lives. But before we dive in, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Your support empowers us to continue this quest for enlightenment through the lens of superhero tales. Now brace yourselves for a journey that transcends the pages of comic books and the frames of blockbuster movies, as we uncover the timeless lessons hidden within the dialogue of our beloved superheroes. The opening chapter in our exploration of profound superhero quotes brings us to the poignant words of Arthur Fleck, known to the world as the Joker. He articulates a universal struggle with mental illness, capturing its essence with the stark truth. The worst part of having a mental illness is people expect you to behave as if you don't. In this quote, Arthur Fleck encapsulates the struggle of individuals grappling with mental illness, shedding light on a challenge that extends beyond the fictional world of Gotham. Arthur Fleck, as the Joker, faces a multitude of internal battles, amplified by societal misunderstandings and prejudices. His statement reflects the societal pressure for those with mental health issues to conceal their struggles, wearing a mask of normalcy to fit in. This quote resonates with the real-life experiences of countless individuals. Mental health challenges are often met with stigma and misconceptions, compelling those affected to hide their pain. In today's world, many people, including those close to us, may have felt compelled to mask their struggles, conforming to societal expectations while silently fighting their own battles. From this point forward, let's delve into the timeless wisdom of ancient writings, drawing inspiration from the teachings of Seneca, a Stoic philosopher. In his work, he spoke of the importance of understanding others' struggles, saying, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." This timeless wisdom underscores the idea that the perception society imposes on those with mental health challenges often causes more suffering than the challenges themselves. As an illustrative example, let's explore the short story of Marcus, an individual navigating depression. Like many, Marcus felt the weight of societal expectations, compelling him to hide his internal battles. Seneca's wisdom prompts us to reflect on the unnecessary suffering caused by the stigma surrounding mental health. When Marcus encountered a friend who approached him with empathy and understanding, it was a powerful reminder that acknowledging someone's struggles dispels the imaginary suffering imposed by societal expectations. So, considering this, what actionable steps can we take? The key lies in empathy and understanding. Mental health is an integral part of one's overall well-being, and acknowledging that is the first step towards breaking down the walls of stigma. For those supporting others, it's crucial to foster an environment of openness and compassion. Breaking the stigma surrounding mental health requires us to actively listen, offer support without judgment, and encourage honest conversations. A simple act of kindness can create a ripple effect, dismantling the barriers that prevent individuals from seeking help. Stepping into the realm of Arthur Fleck's wisdom for the second time, we delve into the thought-provoking words.
For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do. And people are starting to notice.
Join me as we unravel the profound themes of identity and self-awareness embedded in this compelling quote. Arthur Fleck's journey, as depicted in the quote, brings to light the fundamental human need for acknowledgement and self-awareness. The revelation of his existence carries weight, not just for the character, but also for anyone grappling with questions about their own identity. In this poignant statement, we see the significance of acknowledging one's existence and the transformative impact it can have on self-esteem and mental well-being. It's a powerful reminder that each person's existence holds value, even if it takes time to recognize it. Consider for a moment the broader implications. How often do we question our own significance, wondering if we truly matter in the grand scheme of things? Arthur's journey invites us to reflect on our own sense of identity and self-worth. In reality, many individuals navigate the complexities of self-discovery, questioning their place and purpose. The struggle to be noticed and acknowledged is universal, and Arthur's words resonate with those seeking validation and understanding. This quote prompts us to consider the impact of societal recognition on our mental well-being. In a world that often demands conformity, acknowledging one's uniqueness becomes a crucial step toward embracing individuality. Allow me to share a heartfelt example echoing the sentiment of Arthur's words. There was an individual named Sarah who, for the longest time, felt like she was merely drifting through life, unnoticed and unacknowledged. The weight of insecurities burdened her, questioning whether anyone truly saw her for who she was. It wasn't until a friend, Lisa, took the time to express genuine appreciation for Sarah's exceptional kindness and unwavering support for others. Lisa highlighted how Sarah's compassion had touched lives, creating a ripple effect of positivity. This acknowledgement was a beacon of light, breaking through clouds of doubt that had shrouded her. This small yet profound act of recognition ignited a spark within Sarah, prompting her to embrace her individuality with newfound confidence. Lisa's specific praise for Sarah's kindness became a powerful catalyst. It wasn't just a generic compliment, it was a revelation that Sarah's unique quality of kindness held significant value and had a positive impact on those around her. As Sarah internalized this acknowledgement, she began to see herself through a different lens. The newfound confidence didn't stem from meeting societal expectations, but from recognizing the worthiness of her genuine qualities. Sarah started to radiate authenticity, inspiring others to embrace their uniqueness as well. So how can we apply the wisdom embedded in this quote to our own lives? First and foremost, it calls for a journey of self-discovery. Take the time to understand yourself, your strengths, and your unique qualities. Recognize that your existence matters, and as Arthur discovered, people do take notice. In our quest for acknowledgement, let's not overlook the importance of self-acceptance. Embrace your individuality, understanding that your worth goes beyond external validation. The journey towards self-awareness is a continuous process, and every step counts. As you ponder the significance of acknowledgement in your life, consider sharing your thoughts in the comments. Reflect on moments when recognition made a difference for you or others. Let's create a space for dialogue, embracing the diversity of experiences that shape our individual journeys. Stepping into the realm of our next insightful quote, we shift our focus to the world of Spider-Man and contemplate the depth within the words,
"No matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, the ones I love will always be the ones who pay."
This poignant sentiment cuts deep into the heart of superhero struggles. In The Amazing Spider-Man, Peter reflects on a harsh reality that resonates with many of us. In the cinematic world of Spider-Man, Peter Parker's journey is marked by the juxtaposition of his personal life and his superhero responsibilities. This quote encapsulates the emotional toll of being a hero, where despite the best intentions, the consequences often fall on those closest to us. How often have we felt the weight of our decisions impacting the ones we love? In the pursuit of our ambitions, or in the process of doing what we believe is right, there's a realization that the people dearest to us sometimes bear the brunt of our choices. It's a universal struggle, finding a balance between personal duty and protecting the ones we cherish. Consider moments in your own life where the pursuit of a goal or the fulfillment of a responsibility has had unintended consequences on your family or friends. Peter's words resonate with the complexities of managing personal relationships while carrying the weight of significant responsibilities. Let's delve into an example that echoes the sentiments of Peter's struggle, drawing wisdom from the words of the ancient Greek philosopher Epictetus. He once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Imagine a scenario where an individual, driven by a strong sense of duty, decides to embark on a demanding career path that requires significant time and dedication. In the pursuit of professional excellence, this person unintentionally neglects the needs and emotional well-being of their family. Here, the wisdom of Epictetus comes into play. The art of balancing personal ambitions and relationships often involves active and empathetic listening. By recognizing the concerns and feelings of our loved ones, we create a space for understanding and shared decision-making. In this way, we can navigate the delicate balance between personal aspirations and safeguarding our relationships. So how can we navigate this delicate balance between personal ambitions and safeguarding our relationships? Firstly, awareness is key. Understanding that our actions have repercussions allows us to approach decisions with a mindful perspective. Secondly, communication plays a vital role. Much like Peter Parker learning to confide in those close to him, open dialogue with our loved ones about the challenges we face fosters understanding. It allows for shared decision-making and mutual support. As a final thought to this quote, I would say that Peter Parker's poignant statement serves as a reminder of the sacrifices that often accompany the pursuit of a greater good. By acknowledging the potential impact of our choices on the ones we love and fostering open communication, we can strive to minimize unintended consequences. As we venture further into the profound realm of superhero wisdom, our next stop brings us face to face with the powerful words of Spider-Man.
Look, when you can do the things that I can, but you don't, and then the bad things happen, they happen because of you.
In this compelling statement, Spider-Man unearths a universal truth, challenging us to ponder the consequences of inaction in the face of our own capabilities. It's not just a quote from a comic book, it's a beacon of insight that transcends fiction and holds a mirror to our everyday lives. Imagine wielding abilities, whether they be physical, emotional, or intellectual, yet choosing not to utilize them when the need arises. Spider-Man's words beckon us to confront the profound responsibility that comes with our unique skills and talents. In the grand tapestry of life, Spider-Man's quote serves as a poignant reminder that indifference can pave the way for unfavorable outcomes. It's a call to arms, urging us to be active participants in shaping a positive impact both in our personal spheres and in the broader community. Now, let's apply this wisdom to our own experiences. How often do we witness situations where we have the power to make a difference but opt for passivity? This dilemma is not new. Philosophers throughout history have grappled with the notion of responsibility and action. Consider the words of Albert Camus, a renowned existentialist philosopher who once remarked, "The only way to deal with this life, with its barbaric and cruel aspects, is through an artful defiance." Camus, much like Spider-Man, emphasizes the importance of active defiance against the injustices we encounter. When we possess the ability to effect change, choosing inaction is akin to surrendering to the very challenges we have the power to overcome. Spider-Man challenges us to reflect on the choices we make, pushing us to break free from the shackles of inaction. In doing so, we embark on a journey of self-discovery, realizing that our capabilities are not mere tools, but instruments of transformation. Embracing this philosophy means understanding that every decision, every moment of inaction has a ripple effect. Just as a pebble creates waves in a pond, our choices shape the narrative of our lives and the world at large. So, as we navigate the complexities of our existence, let Spider-Man's timeless lesson echo in our minds. When we possess the ability to make a difference, choosing not to act is not just a passive stance. It's a conscious decision that bears the weight of its consequences. Embrace your power, take action, and become the hero of your own narrative. In the words of Camus, let our defiance against indifference be the brushstroke that paints a more just and compassionate world.
It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me.
Now, let's unravel the enigmatic words of Bruce Wayne, the man behind the mask of Batman. In this profound quote, Bruce speaks to a core principle that transcends the boundaries of Gotham City and resonates with the essence of personal identity. In the shadowy realm of Gotham, Bruce Wayne grapples with the duality of his existence, the man and the symbol. This quote encapsulates the philosophy that actions speak louder than words, emphasizing the transformative power of one's deeds in shaping character. Aristotle, renowned for his profound insights, once articulated, "Excellence is an art won by training and habituation." Imagine a scenario where someone, faced with adversity, consistently chooses kindness and empathy. Aristotle's wisdom aligns with Bruce Wayne's philosophy. True excellence is not a single act, but a culmination of habitual virtuous choices. In this example, the individual's actions define them as a paragon of virtue, reflecting the profound truth that our character is sculpted by the repeated choices we make in the crucible of daily life. Allow me to provide one more simple illustration. Picture this. In a bustling subway, a weary commuter accidentally bumps into someone, causing the person to spill their coffee. Instead of reacting with frustration, the commuter, let's call her Maya, offers a sincere apology and insists on buying a replacement cup. This simple act of kindness, akin to Batman's belief in the power of individual choices, transforms the atmosphere of the subway car. Others start to notice, and soon a ripple effect of consideration and empathy spreads through the crowded space. The wisdom embedded in this story is clear. Maya's choice to respond with kindness not only defined her character in that moment, but also influenced the collective experience of everyone around her. It highlights the profound impact that individual actions, even in mundane situations, can have on the overall tone of our shared human existence. So how can we embody this wisdom in our own lives? Firstly, embrace the power of conscious actions. Every decision, no matter how small, contributes to the narrative of who you are. Reflect on the values you hold dear and ensure your actions align with them. Secondly, be mindful of the impact you have on others. Just as Batman's actions inspire Gotham, your deeds influence the world around you. Strive to leave a positive imprint, knowing that your actions define not only you, but also the collective narrative of humanity. In The Dark Knight, Harvey Dent imparts a powerful truth.
The night is darkest just before the dawn, and I promise you, the dawn is coming.
These words, while spoken by Dent, bear the essence of Batman's indomitable spirit, highlighting the enduring hope that Bruce Wayne brings to the world he strives to protect. Building on our viewpoint, let's delve into an exploration of this quote within the context of Batman. In this quote from The Essence of Batman, we're reminded that even in the bleakest moments, the promise of a brighter tomorrow endures. In the world of Gotham City, Bruce Wayne faces relentless challenges as Batman. This quote encapsulates the essence of resilience and optimism. It resonates with the universal experience of persevering through tough times, holding on to the belief that just like dawn follows the night, better days await. Consider the story of Helen Keller, a woman who faced immense challenges. Blind and deaf from a young age, she navigated a world of silence and darkness. In her autobiography, she shares a profound insight. Although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of overcoming it. This mirrors Batman's sentiment that the night is darkest just before the dawn. Helen Keller's journey teaches us that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable adversity, there's an inherent human capacity to overcome. Her life becomes a beacon of hope, illustrating that the dawn of resilience and triumph can follow the darkest nights. Reflect on your own experiences or those of people you admire, where the endurance of hardship led to personal growth and triumph. Much like Helen Keller's story, these real-life examples underscore the transformative power of resilience and the unwavering belief that, indeed, the dawn is coming. So, how can we navigate our own darkest nights with the same resilience as Batman? Firstly, embrace the power of perspective. Understand that challenges, though daunting, are temporary. The dawn symbolizes renewal and a fresh start, offering a chance to overcome adversity. Secondly, cultivate resilience. Much like Batman's unwavering commitment to Gotham, develop the strength to endure difficult times. Draw inspiration from the idea that the night is at its darkest just before the dawn, a testament to the transformative power of perseverance. As our odyssey through superhero wisdom draws to a close, I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Which quote resonated with you the most, and how will you apply these insights to your own journey? Remember, the power of these stories lies not just in their entertainment value, but in the universal truths they mirror. If you found value in today's exploration, give us a thumbs up and share this video with your fellow wisdom seekers. Together, let's continue to unravel the profound lessons that superheroes offer, inspiring courage, resilience, and a deeper understanding of our own heroic paths. Until our next adventure, may your days be filled with the wisdom of superheroes and the strength to face any challenges that come your way. Stay enlightened, stay heroic,